It's time for the Family Feud. Introducing the Riley family. Barbara, Kathy, Matt, Suzanne, and Regina. Ready for action. And the Chandler family. Laverne, Tammy, Bob, Brian, and Marty. On your marks, let's start the Family Feud. Is the star of Family Feud, Richard Dawson.
Thank you. Welcome to the healing hour. A little work here, but first we welcome the champs, the Riley. They are champs. They got $17,301. Let's meet these rascals once again. 4 of your 11 children.
I'll try and remember which ones they are. This is my daughter, Kathy, my son, Matt, my daughter, Suzanne, and my daughter, Regina.
Oh, that's excellent.
I'm improving.
The others, of course, are Dopey, Sleepy, Doc, Happy, Grumpy, Larry, Moe, and Chip. You're so cute.
Well, thank you.
You married?
Yes.
You are. Is he here?
I don't think so.
No?
No. The weather.
The weather, of course, the weather.
We had to cut through snow.
Did you really?
Yes.
Oh, do you live in California City as well? Yeah?
Yes.
Snowing there?
Well, in the past, coming over.
Oh, yeah, because I've got the key to California City. I wondered how I got it so easily. Of course, it snows there. That's why I moved to California. How you doing?
Fine.
Young Matt and his bride are going to have a baby in August.
Yep.
August, yeah. Oh, about that time, huh? That's your first child?
Yes, sir.
Good, well, you'll stay up and you'll do all the changing, feed the baby.
Me?
Yeah.
He
You got to
does.
share those
My
things.
wife wishes.
You got to share those things. Really, I mean that sincerely.
With women's liberation, I know we have to.
Just with common decency.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right.
Not at all. You got to do that now and share the joys and the tears. Isn't that correct?
That's
You
correct.
can't just have the kids when they're neat. You got to look after them when they're...
You appreciate them a little bit
Ah, how very true. Well, at least that's the story my wife told me. Ready?
more. Ready.
Here's a family going to try to get you called the Chandler. Hello, sweetie. Welcome. Thank you. Who do you got here?
I'm Laverne Chandler, and
Yeah.
this is my daughter, Tammy,
It's
her husband, Bob,
Bob.
my son, Brian, and my son, Marty.
Where do you live, Don?
La Cañada.
All right.
Where's La Cañada?
La Cañada is just above Pasadena, and we're going to have a float in the Rose Bowl Parade this year for the first time.
Oh, if these rains keep up, we'll all be in. As a float. Well, congratulations. I should look for the float.
Right, thank
Okay.
you.
How are you, darling?
Fine.
I forgot. I can see. What's your name? Ah, Tammy.
There you go.
Yeah. Her hair looks so pretty. I just like to touch it.
Thank you.
Get excited and everything. What do you do, my darling?
I am a manufacturer representative along with my husband, and we sell canvas tote bags and day packs, you know, all the backpacks
Yeah.
all the kids are wearing, to all the university bookstores in Southern California.
Sounds
It's
like a-
Monsac.
Yeah, good job. How you doing, Bob?
All right.
The reason I'm moving along here, I hear interesting stories. Yeah, how you doing?
Real good.
I want to hear about that.
Well, I was in kind of a automobile crash.
Well, explain how it
I wasn't in the automobile. I was standing in front of it.
You were standing in front of an automobile,
And got squeezed in between 2 of them.
which is on a freeway, or where did this occur?
Happened in a supermarket parking lot.
Was it your car?
Yeah, I was bypassing the starter, and it happened to be in drive, and I had my fiancée with her foot on the gas pedal, and
Have you ever thought maybe the romance has gone out of your relationship? Your fiancée was at the wheel?
no, she was on the passenger side, but she had her foot on the gas.
Oh, that explains everything. That's what. I'd certainly love to have a fiancée of mine. Oh, foot on the gas pedal?
Well, I told her to.
Oh, yeah? You probably are in insurance business, and you insured him heavily. Okay, come on, let's play the feud. Let's do it. Okay, ladies, 100 people survey, top 5 answers on the board. Try and find the most popular answer if you can. Here's the question. Name something you pay for whose cost is determined by a meter. Yes.
Parking.
Parking! Number 1 answer. You control it.
say pass.
You do. I think this is easy, but as you've passed, we'll go over here. Kathy, name something you pay for whose cost is determined by a meter.
Your electricity.
Well, I think, of course, that's so simple. Electricity! Yeah. Matt, how do you say, sir?
A taxi?
Pardon?
A taxi.
Good one.
Taxi! Somewhere, Judd Hirsch is saying, yeah. What do you think?
I think this is a difficult question.
Not difficult at all. Something you pay for whose cost is determined by a meter.
I would, a produce scale. I don't know if that's...
You're quite right. This is for you very difficult. What we call the PS or the produce scale. Now.
That's all right. That's all right.
Yeah, of course. It's a strike. 3 of those, they got a chance to steal. What do you think?
I think maybe water.
Well, of course. Why not?
Good answer. Good answer.
Doesn't seem tough. Water, water, water.
Yay!
$88. One more. Clean sweep. Name something you pay for whose cost is determined by a meter.
Gas?
Good answer. All right.
Gas is there. You've got it all. Gas! Why did you pass that? Look. We'll be back right after this. You got it all. $98. Nothing there. Come on, Tammy. So this next question, we asked 100 women, no men, okay? 100 women we asked. Top 5 answers we got there, up there on the board. We said to 100 women, if you were to walk out on your husband, where would you go? Yeah.
I'd go to my best friend's house.
Okay. Best friend's house. One even better. What do you think?
I would go to my mother's.
Go home to mama. Okay.
Pass.
What do you want to do, kids?
Whatever.
Well,
go ahead,
go ahead.
Kathy.
We'll play.
All right.
All right, Matt. Remember, we asked 100 women. If you were to walk out on your husband, where would you go?
To a clergyman?
Good answer.
I wouldn't walk out.
Clergyman? First strike. Suzanne.
I'd go out drinking.
Good answer. Good answer.
New season, actually going to have brand new show there. Suzanne and the bar. The drinking. Second strike. Regina.
Could you repeat it?
Of course I will. What the hell do you do while I walk down here? I've asked 4 other people already. We asked 100 women, no men. You got that part. If you were to walk out on your husband, that's the reason we asked women. This would not work with men. You understand that?
That's right.
Okay. If you were to walk out on your husband, where, we asked, where would you go? Meaning, walking out on the husband, you obviously have to go somewhere where?
Okay. Your boyfriend's house.
Oh, listen. No, if we're going to find out, she's going to drop in the bar a little later. The boyfriend's up there. You're okay. If not, it's your 3rd strike. Boyfriend? Not there. Hey, over, my darling.
Motel.
Motel.
Uh,
Or relative. Motel.
they say motel.
They do.
They do.
If you give me the name, I'll go there and go motel. Huh?
Yeah, that's a good answer. That's a
Is that where you'd go? Is that where you'd go, Don? Motel?
Probably, yes.
Is it motel?
Well, no, but that's not what I'm supposed to say. We're supposed to say what somebody else might
Yeah, well, I just wonder, where would you go if you walked out? Would you not let
She'd
him
go
walk
for a
out?
ride in the car.
Ah, she would? Yeah?
That's as far as I'd
Why
go.
don't you go to a bar and meet Suzanne over there? If motel's up
If I were
there.
going to a bar, it wouldn't be to meet Suzanne.
Ah, okay. Well, in that case, you and I'll check into the motel. Motel's there, the $80 for you. If not, you take a big lead, Barbara, in this game. A motel! Got it. Ryan, don't jump. Don't jump. We'd like you to be enthusiastic, but I don't want you to break that leg again, Barbara. Number 4, please. Get an apartment. That's kind of permanent, isn't it? And number 5. Go to a movie. Well, Godfather, you know, part 2. A real long one. You'd want to stay in there for quite... We'll be back right after this. Why, it's a very close game if you look carefully. 98 for the Rileys. Chandler's 80. Bob! And Matt! The dollar values are doubled. This could decide who'll play for the big money. 100 people... Excuse me. Flatten the hair. These youngsters today, they know, really.
Out of class, huh?
Well, I saw the hand inching up there, and of course, he'd made a tent. This guy was ready for a launching pad. 100 people surveyed. Top 4 answers on the board. Here's the question. Name something you measure in measuring cups. Yep.
Flour.
Flour! You can throw it. You're gonna play, you're gonna pass.
The ladies say play.
The ladies say play, Bob. Okay. Good. Do you cook, by the way?
Yes, sir. I'm a cook at the Rio Bravo Tennis
That's
Ranch.
right, yeah.
That's right.
So you do a little cooking at home, I hope.
Yes, sir. We're
Good.
making gingerbread houses for Christmas.
Romantic thought.
Yes,
No,
indeed.
particularly as this is almost February.
Oh,
Well, he's making them for next year. They've got to age.
just
It's
like
like rare wine.
just like fruitcake.
Well, thank you very much.
No, sorry.
He's already having a baby.
He is. He's having a baby, so I'll excuse him. Yeah. Name something you measure in measuring cups, my love.
Sugar.
Good answer.
And about 100 people say sugar.
All right.
Oh, boy. I know. Would I repeat the question?
No, you don't have to repeat. I know this
You're
one.
locked into this?
Yes. Have an answer.
Do you really? What is
How about water? Good.
water? Yeah.
Water. Good answer.
I like that. We'd like to see water, please.
All right. Come on, we got
There's $180 there. 1 answer left. You have no strikes on you at all. I've got a feeling that you're probably a very good cook, aren't you?
I used to be when all the kids were at home.
Yeah, but they look very healthy. With the
She is a good
exception of
cook.
Huckleberry Dillinger in there. And he's muttering about fruitcake. I don't know what he's saying. Something you measure in measuring cups. If it's the right one, you've got it all, you'll play for another $5,000.
How about milk?
Milk.
Milk.
good answer.
Barbara, if milk's up there, you've got it. If not, it's your first strike. Milk! Yeah. They're kind of a tough family, aren't they?
They are. They're
Did you have
tough.
anything besides milk?
Yes, oil.
Oil was the only other one that I could think of. Yeah.
Oil.
Like little oil for
Think
cooking.
of.
$80 and some
Pancake
nice
mix.
prizes and some driving lessons for your fiance. Hey, we thank you for being here. You were delightful. Huh? Thank you. A good holidays, okay? Thank you, Bob. Hey, get well, boy. Everywhere. Thank you, Mike. Let's go. Come on. It's your 5th time here now? Well, they're going to try to get another $5,000 right after we watch this. You ready?
Ready.
We have Regina off stage, in shock. She met Howard face to face. It's not a pretty sight, dear.
I know.
She
I
has
know.
earphones on. She cannot hear us. This is for luck.
Thank you, Richard.
15 seconds, please. Excuse me. Name something you cook in aluminum foil.
Bread.
Something people wear that's white.
Socks.
Something that hurts your eyes.
Sun.
Something people speak into.
Microphone.
Something that glows in the dark.
Oh, flashlight.
A flashlight, or the glowing flashlight as we know it. So. Something you cooked in aluminum foil, we asked, and you said... Bread, that's, of course, the very white bread that's so hard to get, is it not?
Right.
Yeah, because it won't brown, will it?
Right.
You see, I'm a cook.
That's how you keep it white.
Our survey said? Yeah. Well, that's why it's not such a popular idea. Something people wear that's white. You said socks. Our survey said 6. Something that hurts your eyes. You said sun. Our survey said 22. Something that people speak into. You said microphone. Our survey said 51. 79. Something that glows in the dark. The glowing flashlight. Our survey said... Oh, 2. Clear the board. That's better than a 0. You're right. Now, Regina. I'm going to ask you the same questions I asked Ma. You cannot duplicate her answers. If you do hear this, I say try again. You give me another answer, okay?
Okay.
Please remind everyone the answers Barbara gave us. Give me 20 seconds on the clock, please. Name something you cook in aluminum foil.
Baked potatoes.
Something people wear that's white.
Shirts.
Something that hurts your eyes.
The sun.
Try again.
Snow.
Something people speak into.
A microphone.
Try again.
A megaphone.
Something that glows in the dark.
Is a lantern. I don't know.
A lantern. Turn around. Even I don't have the nerve to ask if you're in time. Something you cook in aluminum foil, we asked. You said potatoes. Our survey said 33. Number 1 answer, potatoes. Something people wear that's white. And you said shirts. Our survey said 17. I don't want to say this loud. Underwear.
Oh, okay.
Underwear. Yeah, don't. Number 1 answer, underwear. Okay?
Okay.
You need 69 points for a lot of money there. Something that hurts your eyes, particularly when thrown. The dreaded snow. Our survey said... Smog. Smog.
Oh, smog.
That's that song, Smog Gets in Your Eye. Remember? Well, maybe you don't remember, but nevertheless, that's it. Something that people speak into. You said megaphone. That's a phone that you borrow from a princess named Meg. Mm-hmm. And our survey said... Microphone was number 1, but I would imagine telephone probably would have been up there, too. Yeah, we've stopped the old megaphone. And then something that glows in the dark. We didn't get time to that. Well, that was a clock or a watch face, you know, alarm clock. But listen, you got 131, $5 for every point, a total of 655, okay? We'll be back. Well, it's kind of a fairy story for the Riley family because it looked at one time as though you were knocked out, and then you came back here.
Yes, sir.
You've got a total of $18,248, okay?